Hi everyone, welcome back to my travel vlogs. Today we are in Chiang Mai. So we arrived yesterday morning. The night of the train ride was awful for me. I had a migraine basically all night, so I would sleep a little bit, wake up, sleep a little bit, wake up. I felt sick. So then at 4 in the morning I ended up rummaging through our bags and getting some painkillers. Eventually slept from like 5 till 6, but then they put our beds away at 6. We arrived at 7, got to the hotel at 8, and I slept from 8 AM until midday. And then yesterday I was basically a walking zombie. I was just so tired, but we ended up walking around a little bit of Chiang Mai. We went for lunch at a local place. We went to a cafe to work in the afternoon. And then last night we went for food. So I didn't show you around because honestly my brain was not working. But I'm going to show you around a little bit today, so welcome. I'm excited to show you around a little bit. I'm going to be packing I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt, but I'm going to take a scarf in case we go into any temples and things so I can wrap that around me. I've got my camera, so hopefully I'll be taking some pictures. But let's go and explore Chiang Mai. Okay, so Chiang Mai is basically built within a square. I'm going to leave a picture on the screen, a screenshot of the map. But these are the kind of gates, like the entranceway into the town. There's also water running along there. There's like a moat almost around the whole of the old town. And then if we go this way, we'll get into the old town and I'll be able to show you around a little bit. So it is currently about 10 AM and it's actually not that warm. What's interesting about here is that at night time it drops down to about 15 degrees C, and then during the day it gets back up to about 30 degrees C, so it almost like doubles in temperature. So now at 10 AM it's not boiling, which is actually quite nice. I probably could wear a jumper. Anyway, we are now going to the first temple of the day. I think today we're going to be walking around temples and visiting lots of different places, and then this afternoon we're going to get some work done. So we're at the first one. So this is the entrance, and there's this gate as well. And I'm going to leave all information about where we visit in the description box, so that if you ever come to Chiang Mai you can come to the same places as us. But it looks like there's a big elephant, which I always love seeing elephants. Wow, this is cool. That's beautiful. Okay, let's have a look. So I was just looking at this building, and obviously the elephant and dragons and the details and the roof. And then if you look up there, that reminds me of what everybody gets tattooed. You know, like, I think Angelina Jolie got it tattooed. I'm going to leave a picture on the screen if you have no idea what I'm talking about, but I think that's some sort of religious thing, because you see it quite often on monks as well, on their back or their shoulder. So maybe I'm completely wrong, but to me it looks very, very similar. But the details of this are just gorgeous. And there's two big like dragon things this side, that gorgeous door. Look at the way that curves there as well. Okay, and then walking upstairs, this is what we're greeted with, this big gorgeous doorway. And then we'll walk through to this. You can see Jeremy there for size as well, it's huge. As we walk around the side, this is the back of one of the buildings that, not the one I went in that one. This is the back of the other one. But there's these outside, and then this is obviously what I think this is where the monks live. That's their living quarters. So we're still walking through, and there's these drawings on the door here, which I thought was gorgeous. I have to get a picture of that. So that's the first building that I went in. I'm going to put you on wide angle so you can see this huge thing behind. I'll put you back onto normal lens so you can see just how big that is. It's humongous. Okay, so this is temple number 2 of the day. I'm going to walk over in a second once this car crosses and go and show you a little bit closer. So this is from the front. It's got this gorgeous roof and it's made out of dark wood, which is very different to Cambodia and Vietnam. It's a different style. I'm not sure I'm going to actually go in and take my shoes off. I'm wearing trainers again. I'm so bad at this because if we walk around for a long day trip, I wear trainers so I don't get sore feet. But it means that if we ever go in temples like this, I have to constantly sit down and put my shoes back on again. What I'd really do is get in some, like this style, just slide on shoes. So I'll have a quick peek in. Okay, so that's the inside, the chandeliers, which I wasn't expecting. Gorgeous print on the walls and on the columns. Big Buddha at the back there. Okay, so this is temple number 3 of the day. Again, all the information will be linked in the description box. It's a big wooden one. Very beautiful. So as we enter the temple, there's those decorations up there, and then there's a big Buddha at the end. But something I find interesting is that here there's 108 monk bowls, and you're supposed to buy these coins that you then put in 108 bowls, I guess for good luck and things, which is what we saw in Bangkok. So it's interesting that there's that again. This is there's paintings there, and then this is the 108 bowls where you put the money in. So this is the roof, I just wanted to show you, and you can see the decorations again there, and then the big Buddha at the end. And then Jeremy saw something very, very similar in the last temple that I didn't actually go in because I didn't want to take my shoes off again. But it has these different Buddhas, and then Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday day, Wednesday night, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and I mean I think you're supposed to donate every day, but then here it says donation for your birthday, so I'm not sure. It makes your fate and life better, so if you donate it makes your life better. It's very similar to the 108 bowls over there, where like if you donate to the 108 bowls it'll make your life better. If you don't, I don't know what's going to happen, but I don't know. Jeremy also noticed that all of these are made out of banknotes. I'll try and show you some a bit closer. Can you see the banknotes there? So that's the building I just went in, with the big gold Buddha at the back, and then behind it is this, which is a big gold supta, I think these are called. I always say the wrong word, I think it's called a supta. Okay, so we've now come to temple number 4. I will leave the information down in the description box, but this one we had to pay 50 baht each, so 35, 36 is about €1, so almost €2, €1.50, something like that to get in, which I think is probably going to be worth it because it's quite big. Again, it's the only one we've paid for so far, so I'll show you around. Okay, so I just saw this building, I thought, okay, cool, go in. But actually women aren't allowed in. And it says that Chiang Mai city pillar is located in Wat Chedi, Luang, and is now enshrined underground. It is a sacred place and worshipped by Thai people, especially those from Chiang Mai. It is the pillar of the city. Women are prohibited to enter because they menstruate. It is believed that it humiliates and ruins the sanctity of the city pillar. Besides, men who dress inappropriate are not allowed to walk in. It is believed that any disobeying of the rules will cause social instability. So women aren't allowed in, but men are, which, okay, cool, Jeremy's gone in. Okay, so since I'm not allowed in there, I'm going to walk around a little bit. But I do wonder, what about trans men who still menstruate? Are they allowed in, even though they're men? Good question for you. Anyway, right, moving on. I'm going to go around the back and see what's there instead. So around the back of the men only temple is this one. We're also next to a school, which is probably why you can hear kids in the background. Can you see them there? I'm not entirely sure what they're doing, anyway. Okay, so we're now walking down the back towards the really old temple building up there. This is so bizarre. Donation for buying coffins. Write your name on the paper and put it into the coffin. And then this is at the back. It's a 15th century temple that has partially crumbled. I'm not sure we're allowed in, even though there are steps. So we've come round the side of the temple, and there's 4 elephants up there on that side. So I guess there must have been 4 on that side as well.
They have the real
it's beautiful. Okay, so this is round the back. And there's this gorgeous, gorgeous building that's covered in, I don't know if it's like mirrored pieces or what, but it's like mosaic almost. So beautiful. So I'm going to have a look inside. Okay, so this is the inside. I'm pretty sure it's a real person at the end because it says here. He was a supreme mentor of forest monks who devoted himself practicing Lord Buddha's teachings until he gained real insight in Dharma. His teachings led to an emergence in the mid-Buddhist era of considerable number of genuinely spiritual, I can't say that word, monks. So I think that's maybe his real body. I'm going to have a look. Okay, so this is another temple that's just next to the man that we just went to see. So there's a reclining Buddha here that apparently was built between 1487 and 1517. It's 1 metre 93 high and 870 metres long apparently. Here's another temple with another Buddha. We're still in the same one that we paid to get in, by the way. So there's the old temple behind. So we're still in this complex. Okay, we just looked on Google and that body that I thought was real is wax. So So I was there thinking it was like a real person's body. It's not, it's wax, don't worry. Although I wouldn't put it past them because we have seen 2 dead people so far, haven't we, on our trip?
Yeah, you need to question.
So it's something they do. You do have to question it if you see something like that, especially when it's like put in the glass like that and preserved. It looks like it was something, looked like it was real. Anyway, we're now at the steps of the entrance of the big old temple. So I'm not sure what this is for, but this is the big steps leading up. Okay, we're now at temple number 5. Looks very similar to the 3rd one that we went to. But let's take a look inside. So this is the inside. I'm not going to go in just because I can't bother to take my shoes off and on again. I think Jeremy's going to have a look there. But it's interesting how they've got all these gold hearts hanging. I'll zoom in. They've got the money things again as well. And then that's at the back. Okay, so this is temple number 6. Again, all the information will be in the description box. This is Wat Muentoom. I'm probably butchering that, so I apologise, but let's go inside. We walked past this one yesterday, and that one's almost got like a dragon body with like an elephant head. And then Jeremy found this one funny because it looks like his tongue is going in his butt. Which it isn't, it's coming out the side here, you can see.
It's there.
Ah! Oh my god, you can actually see the butthole.
So
it's close.
weird.
Anyway, we're now going in here. So this is the entrance to this one. There's a big stupa in the middle. And there's lots of lanterns here. Oh, she's getting a photo shoot done. So this is I'm not even sure what this is, but it's covered in those flowers. He's got loads and loads of drinks, red drinks with straws in front. So that's obviously the offering that they prefer for this one. I wish I could tell you more about who it is and what the red symbolises, but really interesting.
It's always a guardian of the temple for me, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like in the temple before, there was something similar, and the woman was saying, someone was saying that it was a guardian.
To like guard off evil and stuff.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so this is inside. This one, again, I'm not going to bother going in and take my shoes off because it's not that big. But I do like these lights in the roof. Yeah, I don't know, Jeremy just asked, I wonder why they have these like strings along the ceiling. They've had it a couple of times, I'm not sure why. Okay, and then all around the back here, again, I guess is monk housing. There's a guy up there on the balcony. So I think that's where they actually live. So, oh, that's pretty cool, the reflection in my glasses. We were talking to a guy from Phuket in one of the temples, and he was saying that there's around 400 temples here in Chiang Mai, which is crazy. So he said he's been here quite a few times and he's still not seen all of the temples. So even though we've seen 6, I think already today, I think I said, we're never going to see all 400 while we're here. So just know that there's a lot of temples here if that's what you want to do. Okay, quick update. After the 6th temple, we went for lunch. I had a pad see something, I can't remember, it was really good. Anyway, we then came home, I filmed a video. We're now going to go out to the cafe that we went to yesterday and get some work done, so I'll show you there a little bit because it was a really cute place. So that's enough of the temples for today. Now we've got to work and do our digital nomad thing so we can earn some money while we are travelling. Okay, so we are coming back to Ombra Fresh, which is Ombra Caffe No 3. It's where we came yesterday for about 2 or 3 hours to get some work done, so we're going to go back in here. I'll show you around a little bit today if it's not too busy. Okay, so this is where you order your food and drinks. There's some seats there. I should not disturb people because there's a lot of people working. But there's seats there and there. I'm going to grab a backrest pillow. And then we're sitting through here. Okay, I'm not using the mic, so I have to excuse the audio if it's not as good as earlier, but we've just spent 3.5 hours in that cafe getting some work done. So I edited the video that I filmed earlier today. I also did some work for Warrior Flow. I also watched some YouTube. I watched Molly May's birth vlog. Not vlog, but like video. I also watched some Catherine Manning. So I've been getting work done, but I've also been like relaxing a little bit as well. Okay, so it's now the evening. We basically came back from working, dropped our bags off. Jeremy had a phone call until about 8:30. We then went out and got some food. We got some little balls. I don't even know what they were, but I didn't particularly love them. I'm not going to have that again. I then had roasted duck with rice with a sauce, which was delicious. I would definitely have that again. And then we shared some mango sticky rice, which was delicious. I had it once before on Catbat Island, and it was literally like hard, dry rice with mango on top, and it wasn't great. This time, the rice was infused with coconut milk, and it was delicious and sticky and soft. And then the mango was delicious, and you should put on, well, we put on some and then we put on some coconut milk, and she had some crispy bits on top as well, so that was delicious. We then walked past a jazz bar, so I'm going to insert the footage now so you can see that. And we've now just come back home. We're going to get some last bits of work done, and then we're gonna sit and watch a film, probably The Hangover 2, because we know that was filmed in Bangkok, and we'd like to kind of have a look at where they were and what happened, and I don't know, I just think it'll be fun. So that's going to close off this vlog. I really hope you enjoyed the little journey at the beginning, and then a little bit yesterday, and then also today looking around all the temples. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.